Oh, shut that door. Oh, yeah, just make sure it latches. Use your foot. There you go. All right. Sing the song, Tristan. Sing the song.
No.
Saturday morning Wartoons.
Good.
Saturday morning Wartoons.
I'm just a lazy kid.
Playing Dungeons and Dragons with new microphones.
Yes, we're playing it with new microphones.
Yes, we are.
Whoa. Why are there like two volume things where one of them is kind of low and the other one is really high?
Oh, because I have a backup just in case these mics didn't work. Anyway, hey guys, thank you for joining us. Welcome to Saturday Morning Wartoons.
Ha ha ha!
Again,
Where we destroy evil cultists and junk.
Yes, yes. You are gonna head into the belly of the beast today. But welcome again, Saturday Morning Wartoons. Here is our family-friendly D&D live stream with Tristan and I. Say hey, Tristan.
Hello.
Just a few quick reminders before we jump into everything. Next week, our live stream on December 26th will be a special event where we are raising funds for Kapiolani Medical Center here in Hawaii, so be sure to tune in for that.
Yep.
That'll be 9 o'clock Hawaii time, 11 o'clock Pacific time. You can visit beholdgamers.com/extralife. If you want to donate, we have our link up to the donation page there. So that's beholdgamers.com/extralife. Also, beholdgamers.com/events, you can sign up for our January campaign for kids 9 to 14 years old. That is $75 for kids that want to join the campaign. And we'll be playing 2 days a week, all January long. We'll be going into the area of Phandelver in the Forgotten Realms. So you can check us out there, beholdgamers.com/events. Also there you'll find sign-ups for Dungeon Master classes if you're interested in learning how to Dungeon Master specifically for a group of kids. You can sign up for classes there, beholdgamers.com/events. Anything else you wanted to share from this week? No spoilers on The Mandalorian. We don't know if anybody's watched that yet.
Although I have changed my character from Blood Hunter to Monk.
Yes.
And also now I have extra walking speed, like by 10 feet.
Yes.
So I can now go 40 feet.
No, we did change Destructo just a little bit. So we altered him so that he is not really as much of a magic user. We were finding that a lot of his abilities were conflicting with the bonus actions that he wanted to use. His offhand attack, since he's a dual wielder, having that hex ability was interfering with the...
With using my offhand attack.
Yes. So we decided to make a change. We changed him into a monk instead of a blood hunter, and we are going to try to figure out... Excuse me. We are going to try to figure out some way to give him a little bit more magic along later in the adventure. So, if you don't have anything else, I think we're ready to begin. Correct? Did you want to recap what happened last week?
Yes. I was walking around. I had brought that person I had found the week before, or the week before that, or whatever.
The night before.
Into prison, but I'm talking about real life weeks.
Oh, okay.
And I then tried to sell those things he had, but then I ended up giving them back.
The swords and the armor that was broken. Yes. Okay.
And I also got onto a ship full of chicken kenkus,
Yes.
which you have always wanted to do. Make a bunch of chicken kenkus.
Yep.
Characters.
Kenku can be chicken now.
Yep, kenku can be any kind of bird actually, which means they can be hummingbird too.
Oh, that'd be an interesting one.
Yeah.
And so, taking off on that flying ship.
Full of flightless birds, which is really dumb.
I think
but
it's
also
really smart.
really funny.
Yes.
I flew through the air like Peter Pan. Oh. And then I just landed and then sing song song. Doo, 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 doo.
Yep. And you battled the
Killed
cultists. And
Yep, I killed them all.
You think you have discovered the entrance to their lair. All right. So
now I'm just gonna hop down there.
Okay,
using my flying ability while holding down.
Yep, you still have some flying, but the flying ship has now descended down, and the captain of that flying ship, that hen, comes down a gangplank that they set up, kind of between the ship and the tallest platform, where there's the standing stones on the one side where you were, and also there's a small little pool of water in between all of the standing stones at the center of them there.
Alright. I will just go over there and hope that they understand English.
Okay. Well, what are you gonna say?
I'm gonna tell them that I think I found the entrance to their lair and that I'm gonna head in there and ask if anybody wants to come with me.
Okay. Yeah, she just says, not a chance. Not a chance.
And I just stare at her and say, really, not a chance. Wow.
Wait here. Wait here.
You're gonna wait here.
Okie dokie.
No, I didn't say. No. Follow me.
Not a chance.
Ah! And then I just change my voice into a deep voice of like a really angry giant. And then I just scream.
Okay. All right.
Like a really angry giant. And then I just walk over there,
I'll just remind you, we kind of cut it short because we were running out of time last week, but
yes.
You did not get a chance to search the area or the bodies.
Yep, I'll go search the bodies.
Okay, so you're going to check the bodies? Make an investigation check to start.
Search the bodies after picking up Galax by the head. Or by the neck like a bully on a TV show. What? -1 investigation? That's not fair.
Oh, hand me my dice back while you got it there.
It's a -1 investigation?
Your little brother absconded with some of my dice earlier, so. Alright, go ahead and make your investigation roll.
I'm supposed to be good at investigation with a +4. Not a -1.
How do you have a +4 in investigation? Oh, because we changed some of your stats. That's right, because you changed 9. Okay.
9 total.
All right, so
The only way I'd be able to get a 20 if I had an advantage on it.
Well, the other chickens from the flying ship kind of come out and they start picking over the bodies, and you see them taking stuff off of them. You hurriedly try to find things on some of the cultists, and you find 3 gold pieces.
Yay. Worst thing ever. At least
not a whole lot, but
at least I got
through your
some
investigation, since you were closest to the standing stones and the flying ship kind of landed in the area away from that, You look down into the water, and I need you to make a perception check.
Perception? Why perception? Hey, I have a +3 in perception now.
Yep.
That's one thing better. Wrong. Die. In. 18 total.
18. Okay, very good. Looking down, you see little glimmers of light. It looks like this pool of water is more like a well. It descends down with the water actually all the way up at the surface where you are, just maybe a few inches below the top of the stones that hold the water in. So it's pretty high water level, but it descends down pretty deep, and you're looking and you see what you think are little glimmers of light in the water.
Ooh, I wonder
from
if they're
down
gold.
below. It looks like it's probably about 30 to 40 feet deep where these glimmers of light are.
30 to 40 feet deep? Is that all?
Yep.
Alright then. I just stand on top and then just dive in.
Okay. Head first, feet first.
Head first.
Okay, head first. You dive down and you start making your way down. It's not very wide, this opening here. So if you were to try to turn, it would be a little difficult. You'd probably scrape the sides of the well in order to turn and swim back head up.
Ouch.
But since you're descending down, you start coming down and you see it's almost as if your eyes are open through the water and you're seeing like through the surface of the water. So you know when you dive underwater and you look up at the surface of the water that you're under?
Yeah.
It's almost like you're looking up, but you're swimming down through this water.
Whoa.
Make another perception check for me.
Well.
What is your passive perception? 13?
Passive perception?
It's on the left-hand side. Just underneath your ability scores.
Passive wisdom perception check. 13.
Okay. Make a roll. Just make a roll and see perception. You can get your D20 out if you want.
So if I got over 13, something happened, I guess.
Well, we'll see.
I got exactly 13.
Okay. So you're swimming down and you see what looks like not just light, but shadows moving across the bottom. They seem to be moving pretty quickly. You keep swimming down, you get closer, you realize they're not shadows, but you're seeing shapes and figures of robed people. You realize that this well is actually some sort of magical entrance because you're looking through the water and you can see as you get closer and closer that the water is about to end. And you're looking out just below the surface of this new water and you realize that it's magically suspended in some sort of, in the ceiling of an area.
Yeesh, I should have gone feet first, because then my head will go
You're
clunk.
looking down into a sort of room.
But then I guess my head accidentally goes too far and then boosh, clunk.
Okay. So far, nobody has noticed you swimming through there.
I then immediately turned back to my feet and then I carefully slip out of the magical barrier water.
How do you want to do it?
Just go.
Now you say slip. Are you trying to be sneaky about it? Are you trying to just come in and start fighting?
Sneaky.
Okay, make a stealth check.
I have a +5 on stealth.
I know.
I love it. And I'm a warforged with tons of metal on me. Yeah, 5 total.
What did you get? What did you roll?
If I got a +5 on stealth and I got a 2, that means I got a 7.
You rolled a 2. All
and
right.
I got a 7.
So you try to turn your feet first, and immediately you scrape the sides of the wall, and it just makes this grinding noise as you turn.
And then I immediately start swimming back upwards.
You're not after you make that sound. You're gonna try swim back up.
Yes.
Okay. So you swim back up, and you see now there's torchlight down below you as figures are looking up. And then you see somebody take some sort of. You look down past your feet, and you see some sort of gate closes in the water behind you.
When you say behind, you mean underneath?
Underneath you, yeah.
All right. So then I start swimming. So then I start swimming 60 miles per hour.
Okay, so you come up out of the water. Galax is there waiting for you.
So I just pretty much go flying up out of the water, accidentally kicking Galax in the chin.
Okay.
Or maybe the nuts.
So he's looking down, waiting for you, and then all of a sudden he sees this shadow coming up and oh!
And I immediately land behind Galax. I turn to him and say I'm sorry for hurting him.
Okay. You come up with so much speed. All of the other Kenku that were there are like shifting through the rubble and the bodies. They're starting to organize them and pile them up, and you even see some of them are starting to hand out pieces of cloth and armor, weapons, things that the cultists had on them. So they're collecting some treasure here.
I go over there and ask if I can have any of it.
Mine! Mine!
And then I show him a Kalinta gold. 2 pieces. Would you trade something for this?
You look over the wares that they've collected. A lot of it is pretty basic stuff.
Like what?
Leather armor.
Leather
scimitars.
Armor.
You already have your scimitars.
Yeah, but they have leather armor, and leather armor doesn't really make big sounds when you wear it. So I guess it would kind of go with a monk. So that means I wouldn't have disadvantage.
Well, you have your unarmored defense too, remember. That was one of your new abilities.
Unarmored defense?
Yeah.
I'll check my features in church again.
Yeah, so go ahead and double check your features.
Oh, my AC equals to my dexterity modifier plus wisdom modifier.
Yeah, so you actually would probably have better armor class staying unarmored.
Yeah, I guess so, but how much armor does a full suit of leather give?
I think just 13.
13 extra armor?
No, it would be 13.
Oh, I'd have 13.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll stay like this.
Yeah,
no
I figured you would.
13 defense from 1 full suit of leather armor. If you want it to be really...
No, 11 plus your dexterity modifier, sorry. So you get your
11 plus
you get
my
your dexterity and your wisdom modifier, so that's why it's 17. So, all right. So you think that well entrance has been closed behind you. You know of one other way to get in.
Yeah. The other way that they shouldn't have closed. and then I tell them I'll pay them with this gold if they come with me
Um,
to take over this place.
There's only about 5 other crew members other than the captain. The captain basically she basically relates in her um, the few phrases that she knows that and her pantomimes that she and her companions will hold the entrance. If any other cultists try to come in through there, they will keep them back and they will fight them off so you don't end up getting cornered from behind inside. They will stay where they are and they will use ground fighting and the flying ship if they need to hold back any cultists.
Does the flying ship have cannons?
It has a small set of trying to think. I'm blanking on the name. What
Ballistas?
is it? Ballistas? Are those the crossbow-looking ones?
You mean gigantic crossbows on the
Yeah, what do you
ground?
call those? I forget.
Catapults?
No, not catapults. They might be ballista.
Yep. Gigantic crossbow thingies are ballistas.
No, not a ballista. Or yeah, no. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Alright, they have ballistas, not cannons.
Or ballistae. Ballistae is the plural. I'm looking it up.
Yeah. Cannons would be better. Cannons would go and make piles of
Look,
rocks
you
go.
got to use the flying ship at level. What are you? 3, 4?
Alright, fine. But then I'm gonna buy that flying ship off their hands when available.
Oh, we'll see. Okay, so
I'm covered.
they're gonna hold off the cultists from coming in from behind if you're going in through the main entrance in the front.
Am I?
So,
Of course I am.
you gonna head in with Galax now?
Yes.
Through that entrance? Okay.
I just grab Galax by the leg this time.
Why are you being so mean to Galax?
Sorry, it's just because I'm fine. I just grab him and tell him that I know what we're going to find in there. A bunch of weirdo robed people who are kind of dumb, I don't know.
Okay. So, you make your way in through that entrance where the 2 cultists kind of jumped down and one of them fell and died. The other one you heard a little crack, but he made it in.
Yeah, I think he broke a bone or something.
Yes.
I just jumped down there with Galax and then used my flying ability to lightly land.
Okay.
And then I just searched that guy's body real quick.
Well, the guy is not there.
You mean
The
the
cultist?
dead guy?
Yes.
The dead?
He is not there.
Huh. I think he must have rolled into the water and then...
Yes. You do see a slight little trail of broken soil, loose packed dirt that it looks like it's been shifted towards the water where he landed. So he must have slid down in this loose soil and landed in the water.
Is there any blood?
There is.
Yeah.
So as you go in, strangely, the water is flowing into this area, not out of.
Huh. That is strange.
All right, so you go in.
You ever heard of something called sarcasm?
And you look to your right and you see the body of the fallen cultist. You can see his ankles and leg bones are all twisted and bent.
You mean the dead guy?
The dead one. So he's like the water is lapping up around him and kind of pushing him in against this what looks like a small pool that is gathered in this natural stone cavern. The pool goes into a slight waterfall.
What? Are there any rocks
About-
in the pool?
Yeah.
I grabbed some rocks to toss into the faces of those guys.
Well,
knock
you
'em
only
out.
see the one, and he's already dead.
Yeah, but I'm talking about if I see any other guys.
Okay.
I just grab a bunch of stones.
Okay, so you grab some pebbles and stuff.
Yep.
Um,
Even bigger stones.
Okay.
I'll hold the bigger stones and Galax will hold the smaller ones.
Okay. Just so you know, those will be improvised weapons. So you'll basically deal a D4 with each.
I know. So I just toss. Yeah, but I'll
Okay,
just
so
toss them in the face to
you have
KO.
about 2 pounds of stones that you've collected of various sizes.
How much is 1 pound?
I mean, each stone is probably about the size of your fist. So you gather into your pack probably about 10 stones or so.
10 big stones?
No, 10 smaller stones.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, they're the size of your fist, so.
And then I just grab the bigger stone that I'll carry, and then I'll just toss it into the face of the first guy I see.
Well, okay. So there is a stone right below or right above where the waterfall goes that you can see. It's larger, and there is right underneath one of the cultists there. It looks like he's tending to the cultist that was injured. It looked like that cultist not only jumped down, but he went down and fell down the waterfall. So right now they're pulling him up and they're tending to his leg.
Alright.
And there's a stone right there above them.
I'll just grab the gigantic stone and then just drop it.
Okay, make a strength check.
Pooh! Strength?
Make it a athletics check.
Athletics, haha, +3. I see why you didn't want me to do acrobatics. I have +5, and also I don't think acrobatics would even be really good for this.
Yeah.
What? Would 14 work?
Okay. So you start pushing this boulder. You're not able to pick it up, but you push it. And you're pushing it. And
does it finally fall?
At the last minute, it makes this sound as other smaller pieces of dust fall. And you give it the last push as it goes over the ledge.
Does anybody get crushed by it? Does everybody get crushed by it?
The 2 cultists kind of jump and dodge out of the way. But one of them, the one with the injured leg, is not able to move. So 2 of them jump out and this stone comes down.
And then
boom! Lands on top of them and and the 2 cultists immediately start firing their crossbows at you. So let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Wow, +3 for initiative. I thought you were only supposed to get +2 usually. Wow!
Okay.
22?
Okay. What about for Galax? Roll for Galax.
Galax. He gets +2 or +3? Should he get a +2 or +3?
I don't know. Check him. What's his dexterity?
Dex?
Yep.
His dex is 15 +2.
Okay.
So he gets a +2?
Yep. Go ahead and roll his initiative.
Alright. 9 for
Okay.
Galax.
And let me just check.
I go with I'm the very first, right? Because I got a 22.
All right. Yeah, so you, then Galax, then
Whoa,
the
am I at
cultist.
2 hit points still? Or am I back at 24?
You know what? You did take a short rest, so you can expend some of your hit dice if you want to recover some hit points.
Good. Hit die 1d8 plus 2. I got a total of 3.
How many hit dice do you get?
1d8. And a total of 3. Wolves, I think. I'm just gonna take out all my die. Out. Yeah. Damn it. Good.
Yeah, so while you were up there coordinating with the captain, I'll say that you did get a chance to kind of recoup and recover a little bit.
Alright. Is it just 1d8? I will.
Yes.
Alright. 4.
Okay.
Well, that one is done.
Tell you what, let me see something here.
A 4. A 4.
So you're at 6 hit points?
No, I'm at 2 right now.
No, but you recover 4.
Yes, I would be at 6.
Okay. All right. Well, these two cultists are firing up at you.
Did they both miss?
Well, you're up first. You're first in initiative. You still have fly, by the way, so you can literally fly down to them and just engage them. They're side by side, so they're like right next to each other. So
okay, so I'll get to cut into both of them at the same time if I make a washong, a sideways slash. Yep. I just told Alex to stay up here and just...
Now remember, you also have your key points that you can use for something like flurry of blows, patient defense, or step of the wind.
I know exactly what I'm going to do.
So flurry of blows, you take the attack action on your turn. You can spend a key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Yes, I will use flurry of blows.
Okay, so you make your attack action first. You can use your scimitar for that if you want, or you can do an unarmored attack or unarmed strike.
Oh yeah, I do flurry of blows with my scimitar.
Well, okay, so you attack with your scimitar first. Go ahead and make your scimitar attack.
I just jump down there first and use my flying ability to head down there as fast as I can, and I just shout out to Alex, I don't know what the heck I'm doing! And then, flurry of blows.
Oh, here, another idea for you, since we're doing a new class here. You have agile parry. If you make an unarmed strike as part of your attack action, so if you were to attack with your unarmed strike, which only deals 1d4, but remember these cultists, they're pretty weak, right? While you're holding your Kensai weapon, you gain +2 to your armor class until the start of your next turn while the weapon is in your hand and you aren't incapacitated. So basically you would have an armor class of 19.
Ooh!
If you were to do unarmed strikes.
Oh, yep. I'll do an unarmed strike this turn.
Okay.
As my first action. Then it's up to scimitar to do the rest.
All right.
Flurry of blows.
All right, so make your first attack. Make your first attack right now.
Unarmed or just flurry of blows?
No, unarmed attack first. Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
It's an 18 plus a 5.
Okay, so you hit one of them with your unarmed strike.
23.
Go ahead and roll your d4 for damage.
D4. 3.
3 plus
3.
3 is 6, so you deal 6 damage. One of the cultists falls.
4.
So as a bonus action, you can either do an unarmed strike or flurry of blows.
I just jump down there and go, I'm the Hulk! And pound on his head.
Okay. Next, as your bonus action, you can do your flurry of blows.
Scimitar, flurry of blows.
It's unarmed strike, flurry of blows, yeah.
Unarmed strike, flurry of blows! Alright, buddy boy, you shouldn't have messed with me. Didn't your mama ever teach you that?
Alright. Oh yeah, that'll hit. D4 damage for your first one. Actually, since there's only one, did you want to do your flurry of blows, or did you want to just do your regular bonus action unarmed strike?
Flurry of blows.
Okay. Well, with the first one, he is hit and he's out. But you have to... So since you wanted to do your flurry of blows, you used 1 key point for that. So you have to mark it as used on your thing. Go to your features and traits. And then there's the 3 boxes there. You need to mark 1 key point used. So you only get 3 per short rest.
Alright. So all I gotta do is just take a short rest at the end of this thing if I use up all 3. And boom. I get all my key points back. My key points back. Flurry of blows is a bonus action. Well, it's a good thing I used it as a bonus action. Whoa, what is Step of the Wind?
Oh, you know what? You use your recover during your short rest. You reset your maximum HP.
Alright, what does that mean? Does it mean I get back to full hit points?
Yeah, did you hit the...
No, I did not hit reset maximum HP.
Yeah, do that. And then take your short rest.
Well, you do know that means I got my key point back, right?
No, we'll mark it after. So do that. Did you do your short rest and hit that reset thing?
Yes, I hit the reset thing.
You sure? I
Yes.
don't think you did it the way you're supposed to.
Yeah, I clicked short rest.
Did you confirm it? Oh, okay, I think I read it wrong. Okay. Tell you what.
What?
So just for learning purposes, once you I'll show you. Okay, so take a look. So when you do a short rest, you just hit short rest. And you can expend all 3 hit dice if you want.
Alright.
And then you roll 3d8 to recover. So I'll leave it up to you because you're pretty low on health right now.
Yes, I hit all 3.
Okay, so roll 2 more d8. And then all 3 of your hit dice will be used.
1d8. No more d8 left.
Okay. What did you roll it twice then? 2
Plus
and 7.
7.
So 9. Add 9 to your hit dice or your hit points there.
9 to 9. Heal. Yay!
Okay.
15.
There we go. Now we're doing good.
9. I just smash his head. Go. I just go smash.
How is Galax looking, by the way?
Boom. Galax.
Because he gets to recover some too.
You want to know how much HP?
I'll roll for Galax to recover.
2 HP for Galax.
I'll roll for him to recover.
So Galax has blood flowing out of his body. Galax was bleeding real bad.
Should have let me roll for your recovery. He recovers 14 hit points.
14? 14?
Yep.
14!
He is back at full hit points then.
You should have rolled for mine. Healing.
Okay.
14.
Yep.
Apply changes.
Perfect.
11. Her.
All right. So
Miracle.
you made quick work of those two cultists that were trying to help the other one that managed to escape. He is crushed underneath a giant boulder. You're at the base of the waterfall. Galax kind of just jumps into the water, down into that pool from the waterfall.
I just jump up, fly up, grab him,
Okay,
and then bring
so you
him
do
down.
like a Hulk catching Iron Man type of thing.
On the Hulk! Whoosh!
So you grab Galax and bring him in. From here, you see that there is a small tunnel carved into the wall with torches along the side.
I grab one of the torches.
Okay. You take a torch.
And I'm going to keep that torch.
Okay.
And blow it out when I'm done with this thing. But I'm still going to have it in my inventory. Though I ain't going to add torch to my inventory.
All right. So you take one of the torches. Are you going to use the torch and hold it? Or
yes.
You are. Okay. So one of your scimitars is put away. You still have your arm blade scimitar out?
Yes, I hold the torch in my left.
So torch in your left, arm blade scimitar in the right. And you're kind of going down this corridor here.
So I'm pretty much just like the Hulk except I got crossed with Iron Man.
Yes. So you first come to a spot where there seems to be, it looks like some sort of guard post. They see you right away because of the torch that you're carrying, and roll initiative.
Alright. If I get highest roll, I just go and toss this torch into the face of one of them and hope it burns his entire body. Gotta roll again.
Why?
Got uneven because of my pencil.
Okay.
12.
Okay. And roll for Galax.
Galax. Go. 12.
Okay, so you can go before Destro, but the cultists get a little bit of a jump on you and they attack. So there are two of them there. They're standing guard at the corridor. Looks like the entrance to some sort of room.
Here.
The first one fires a bolt, a crossbow. Or actually, no, you know what? They both charge you with scimitars. These ones don't have crossbows.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
So the
you
tunnel,
did a good job on not giving them crossbows.
The tunnel is only about 5 feet wide that you're going into right now. You know what? It's 10 feet wide. So
That's
you guys can fight side by side if you want.
It's a good thing you didn't give them crossbows. Because if you did give them crossbows, I would just deflect missiles.
Is that something you want to try?
Yeah!
Okay, I'll tell you what. One of them has a crossbow.
Yes!
The one with the scimitar comes charging up at you. And
totally misses.
18 to hit.
Barely hits.
Okay. Six slashing damage to you.
Six slashing damage to me. Who the heck are you?
And remember, you also have your hero points that you can use with Bracers of Bahamut. So don't forget about that. It adds a d6 to your rolls if you like barely miss or something. All right, so this crossbow bolt wielding guy fires at you and will miss. That's 11 to hit.
Yes, totally misses.
So you have that.
Yes. I will exhibit the power of deflect missiles.
Okay, you can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack.
Oh, okay. Why isn't this working?
Okay, so it does not hit you, so you don't need to use deflect missile.
Alright. I really wish I could. Then.
All right. It is your turn now. So you have this guy in front of you.
I know. I'm just gonna go take him.
Okay.
Out. I'll go take him out. I go take him out with my torch. I'm gonna toss the torch at the one with the crossbow.
Well, you can use your weapon attack first.
Alright, on blade, go.
Alright, against the one that's in front of you?
Sure.
Okay.
Then I'll toss the torch at the one with the crossbow, burning him to death. 25 to hit, it totally hits!
Nat 20, you got a nat 20.
Plus 5.
Well, nat 20 is going to be an automatic hit and critical damage. So, roll your damage, but roll 2 of the damage. So your arm blade deals 1d6, so you roll 2d6.
Wow. Oh,
5 plus
3 plus 3.
So what is it?
11 damage.
11 damage. Alright, so you hit for 11 damage. That one, you basically just arm blade him in half. And you charge up at the other one?
Yep. And then I just repeatedly hit him in the face with my torch.
Okay, so that we'll count that as an unarmed strike.
Yep.
Go ahead and make your second or your bonus action attack. Oh, that'll hit. So 1d4.
My face! 4.
Okay. So you pelt him in the head with the torch.
Yeah,
he immediately catches on fire and he starts running like a burning man. And he runs about 10 feet before he falls to the ground.
I searched the 2 dead bodies.
Okay.
So what do I get? What do I get?
You find 6 gold pieces and a potion of healing.
6G. 6G. Wow. 6G. Now I'm getting closer to the funds for a horse.
Yeah.
33G.
Alright, so you have and a potion of healing.
Potion.
Unless you want to expend it right now.
Of.
You don't need to add it if you want to just use it.
Use it.
I figured you would want to.
Yes. Yes. Use it. Use it.
Alright. So your potion of healing is 2d4.
2d4.
Yep.
2d4. 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 I don't have any other d4s.
Just roll it twice.
2. 1.
3 plus 2 is 5, so you heal 5 damage.
14. Yay.
Awesome. Okay. The room that you are walking into now, that they were guarding, looks to be like some sort of barracks. There are beds and footlockers in this place.
Beds and footlockers.
Yes. There doesn't seem to be anybody here right now.
Alright. Nobody there? I just pick up my torch from the ground and I blow it out.
Okay, so you put the torch out. There are still lanterns and torches along the walls of this room and some candles that are burning on what looks to be a circular common table in the center of this room. It looks like whoever was here got up in a pretty quick haste to get out of here.
Alright then. I just swing my arm blade around, breaking the lamps and then I put out the torches and I also put out the candles.
Okay, so you make
So
this
I
room
just-
nice and dark.
Yes.
Okay.
Although then before I put out the last candle, I grab another lamp that I hadn't broken yet, but I'd put out the fire in it, and then put the candle in. And then I just and then I give the lamp to Galax to hold.
Okay, so Galax has a lantern. I don't think he needs it. I think because he's a kobold, he actually has some
Seeing
sort
in the
of
dark?
some sort of dark vision.
Alright then.
But he can hold it if you want him to. Like if you want it for light for you.
Yes. I want it for light for me.
Okay.
I walk deeper in with my arm blade ready. And I'm also ready to do my flurry of blows too.
Oh yeah. He has dark vision up to 60 feet. Also, he has sunlight sensitivity. I gotta remember that.
Sunlight sensitivity? What does that mean?
Oh, we'll talk about it later.
Come on, tell me.
Basically, he has disadvantage on attack rolls as well as wisdom checks.
When he's in direct sunlight?
Yep.
In direct sunlight or just plain sunlight?
It just says sunlight. I mean, we can probably, well, you and I will talk about that later and we'll figure something out. All right, so you make this room dark. Galax is holding one of the lanterns with a candle propped inside of it. Or do you want to, because the lantern is fed by some sort of oil. So the wick in there is already burning. It's up to you.
So you're telling me I could take it?
Yeah, you can take it.
Yep, I'll take it.
Okay. So are you holding it or is Galax holding it? Who do you want?
Galax.
Okay, Galax will hold the lantern for you.
Because it would kind of mess with my flurry of blows. Or I could just swing it in the face.
Well, remember, you could probably use kicks as your unarmed strikes. You don't need hands.
I could also just headbutt him in the face or the crotch. Headbutting him in the crotch. From straight iron.
All right, so there are foot lockers, which are basically like chests in this room. Did you want to take a look at any of those?
I open each and every one of them.
Okay. Each of them are locked.
Arrgh.
But I believe Galax
can burn them with the lamp. All you got to do is open the lamp, expose them to the heat, and then...
No, Galax, if you look, he has thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools?
Yes.
Galax.
So Galax could potentially unlock them for you.
You have thieves' tools? Wait, what? Where's Galax's short bow? He only has a short sword and a dagger.
Oh, I can add that in later. Oh, I have him with a short bow here. Scroll down.
That's as far down as I can go.
Oh no, I've got him with a short bow.
Something must have been changed on you.
No. I think you're not scrolling on the right spot.
Okay.
put your mouse cursor over it.
Eh.
And then can you click and hold it or scroll the mouse from there? All right, we'll check it out later. He has a short bow. Don't worry. I can tell you what, if you want to attack, I can tell you what it is. But he has his thieves tool. So there are 6 foot lockers in this little guard barracks here. No one is here right now. You don't hear anyone down the halls at the moment.
I asked Alex if he can use his thieves tools while I hold the lamp. Okay,
yeah. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
For Alex.
Yep, that is +4. Roll a d20 +4 is his bonus.
D20 +4. 19 total.
Okay, the first one clicks open.
I check in it.
All right. Inside are 2 more healing potions.
I immediately use them.
Okay, use the first one. That's 2d4 +2.
2d4. 1, 2.
So 7. You heal 7 damage.
7 damage. Yay! 21.
Do you want to use that other one, or are you going to store it?
Store it.
Okay, so
I'm at pretty high HP now. My body just repairs itself because of the healing potion. Although there are still some sparks coming out of me, but not many.
Alright, so I added a potion of healing to your equipment. So that is
I'm
all
gonna
that's
reload then.
That's all that's in the first. There are 5 more to go.
I just hold the lamp.
Okay.
D20. Well, my D20 is 10.
10?
10 total.
Okay. Clicks open.
Wow. I check in it while Alex does the other one.
Okay. Inside that one is 3 pairs of cultist robes.
I grab 2.
Okay.
So that me and Alex can disguise ourselves.
Ooh. Okay.
Yep, getting into the spy movie stuff.
Okay, so you go ahead and you go ahead and put the robes on?
Yep. Also, Alex gets a 13 total for the next one. And I give Galax one of them.
The robes are too big for Galax. They're mostly for human-sized people.
Then I guess I could just take my arm blade and then cut off a bit of it so that it's big enough for Galax.
Okay, so you cut it down to his size. The hood still kind of hangs loose on him, but you guys have the symbols of Tiamat and the clasps that kind of hold it in place, and you kind of readjust a little bit, and he's able to get the robe so it fits a little better.
After we get out of there, and when I'm pretty much done with all these stupid cultists, I'm just gonna whip off the Tiamat stuff.
Okay.
But
so that is 2.
Although I'm still gonna keep them on.
All right. Is Galax gonna do the other one?
He gets a 13 total for the one while I was getting the robes on.
Okay. Oh, 13. So when you were getting it ready, that one clicks open.
What's
inside is another robe and some boots.
How many boots?
Just a pair of boots.
1 pair?
Yep.
I asked Alex if he'd like the boots, since I don't really need boots.
Okay.
Because I already have boots on me.
Okay.
I'm quoting that.
All right. Galax doesn't want the boots.
So then I just toss the boots back in. Tonk, tonk. And watch for any other guys as Galax uses his dark vision to open the next one. Galax.
All right,
Go.
stop. As you guys are moving to the other chest, 2 cultists walk in.
At least Galax got...
Now they
I don't
haven't...
know what it is. A 13 plus 4.
They haven't attacked you yet. They haven't looked at your faces or anything yet.
I immediately open the lamp and put it out.
Okay, well they see you. They see you. And they see a dead body in the doorway there. They run over and they look, what's going on? What happened here?
I told them that I was just trying to find something that we could use to...
Immediately they stop believing you. And you need to roll initiative.
I just went like that as Emmett from Lego Movie 1.
All right.
18 total.
Ooh, for you. Okay, roll for Galax.
Galax, go! 3 total.
Galax will be last.
Oh, man.
Okay, so you are first.
I just take off this hood and tell them that I don't like wearing this disguise. I also tell them that I hate this emblem as I swing my scimitar devices.
Okay, so you attack the first one.
15.
15, that'll hit.
Well, this guy will just immediately drop to the ground dead anyways, no matter how much damage he takes.
Okay, so your scimitar cuts through him, and he falls to the ground.
The second one, I'm just gonna punch his head so hard that his entire body goes flying.
Okay, go ahead and punch him so hard that his body goes flying.
With regular unarmed. 18 to hit. Of course it hits.
That'll hit. D4.
Come on. Let me go. Alright. D4 plus 3. 4.
4 damage. Okay. So you hit him. You kind of uppercut him, but you catch him right underneath the sternum, right in this area here. You know what the sternum is? It's this bone right in between all your ribs. It's that hard little thing. So you catch him right under there and you punch him and he goes flying so hard he hits the ceiling up above and poof, falls to the ground dead.
I search the 2 bodies and then after I search the bodies I'm just going to toss them.
Okay.
Into the chest.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation check.
Oh, their bodies won't fit in the chest. You could probably put them in the beds.
What? It's easy. All I gotta do is just cut their bodies in
Oh,
half.
that's gross. No, you can't do that.
Fine.
That is disgusting.
10 total.
10? Okay. You find 2 gold pieces.
2G.
Yep.
Wow. Why are you letting me get all this G?
All right. Yeah, I'm not going to let you chop their bodies up. You are lawful good. That is not something you would do, I think.
Fine then. I'll just fold their bodies up so that the legs go to the faces.
No.
Fine.
That's gross.
I'll just shove their bodies underneath the beds.
Under the beds? Okay.
Yes.
That I will let you do.
Sheesh. Why you gotta be so weirded out about
So you got 3 more chests that you can check.
Galax, open the next one because I got perfect check.
Oh, you check it, roll it.
Fine then. You want me to roll it again?
Yep, it
Even
opens.
more perfect check.
It clicks open. In this chest, you find 5 gold pieces.
Wow, why
some
are you...
more robes. And another pair of boots.
Jeez, what is with all these boots and robes? At least I'm getting more gold. How much? 5?
Yep. So
wow, now I'm already...
You still take off the robe? Do you have the robe on or no?
I still have it on.
Okay.
I'm going to leave it on until we're done with this place. Or at least I'm going to cut off...
Okay. There are 2 more chests. 2 more chests.
Alex, just open them.
Okay. That one clicks open.
What's in?
3 more gold pieces.
Oh.
Robes and boots.
What is with all these robes and these boots?
This is where they sleep. This is
3 gold?
where they keep their equipment.
3?
Yep.
Alright.
Last one.
Open.
Yep.
Open sesame. Click. What's in it?
This one, there is another healing potion.
Good, I made it. You know what? I store that one too.
Okay, so you have 2 healing potions, 4 gold pieces,
Oh.
and
so
another set of robes.
I just feel like burning these chests, but I don't. I also just break the lamp. I just throw the lamp onto a platter.
So now you have 2 potions of healing, correct?
Yes.
Check your equipment.
Right. Manage equipment.
I think I added it in there for you.
I'm gonna reload.
Yep, 2 potions of healing. Okay. So the last of them is open. Just as you're about to leave, 3 cultists arrive and are standing in the doorway. They see you and Galax with your hoods pulled up, and they're in the middle of conversation. Like, must be those top guards just having a good time with us. I don't want to get up there and check, but boss says I have to. You guys mind coming with me? And they're having this conversation as they're walking through the room. And
are they asking me and Galax?
No, they're talking to each other. Let me see. Okay, one of them looks over at you and just sort of gives you a what's up, and slowly you see start to turn around like he realizes that something's not right. Too long. Roll for initiative. If you had acted, I might have given you a surprise around there. Oh boy. Okay. Roll for Galax. I saw what you got. Don't worry. Nat 1. Okay. They are going to go first. Then Galax, then you. All right, so the first one that sort of realized something was amiss pulls out a crossbow and fires it at you.
If it hits, I'm using deflect missiles.
Okay.
How much to hit?
15, 21 to hit.
Of course it hits, but I immediately use deflect missiles. How come you ain't letting me?
Okay.
Come on.
So 5 damage. So deflect missiles basically. Yeah, so your deflect missiles, you can use your reaction to deflect.
Reaction.
When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 6. So roll a d10.
D10. This is the D10.
Yeah, you just...
10. It's reduced by 10.
No, that is not that is the 1.
No. Yeah.
Because that's technically the D100. So it's reduced by 1 plus 6, so 7 total. But because he was only going to hit you for 5, you reduce it by enough. You reduce it to 0 damage, and you have a free hand.
So.
Oh, you don't have a free hand.
So it's 0 damage.
Were you carrying the lantern?
No, I broke it before those guys came.
Oh, before the last guys came in.
Yes.
Okay. So you do have a free hand. So you can spend a key point and make a ranged attack.
Yep, I just grab it. And then I spin it around and toss it at.
Okay, so you catch the bolt and you throw it back. So make your attack roll.
Still a D20.
So
9 total.
9 does not hit. So it flies right past him, but he panics and he immediately gets up and ducks behind the door where you first came in. So he runs across the room because he got past you, and he runs across the room and ducks behind the door there.
Wow.
The two others,
scaredy cat.
The two others kind of still not fully aware what's going on. Both of them pull out their crossbows and fire at you.
I use dice for the commercials again. Wait, do I spend a key point for?
Yes, you did.
Great.
But you only
I can't even reach the. Can't even reach the thing right.
Okay, so one of them hits you for 3 damage, 3 piercing damage. So you can't deflect because you already used your reaction. You only get 1 reaction per turn.
No.
And the other one fires and misses, but they all go behind the doors. So
wow.
You can't see them from where you are now.
Looks like they're already scared.
Yeah.
Well,
they kind of took up a defensive position there.
Well, I'll just take out my other scimitar.
Well, Galax is first.
I just have Galax take out his sword, run over there, and gently just swing it in the direction of where they went at.
Okay, so he runs around the corner and he fights with one of them. So go ahead and make your attack roll.
13 to hit.
What did you roll?
8.
Was it 8?
Yes, 8.
Plus 4. So 14 to hit.
No,
12 to hit. 12 to hit. Just misses. But he can use his bonus action to help. So remember. So he can give you advantage on one of them.
Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me!
It is your turn.
I just immediately charge over there as Galax backs up, and then...
Okay, so go ahead and make your attack roll. With advantage.
I won't even need advantage for this thing.
Did you get the same number on both rolls?
Yes.
Nice.
So it doesn't even matter.
You do hit. So this is your scimitar, correct?
Yes, one blade.
Okay.
One blade scimitar.
Arm blade, go for it.
3, 6 damage.
Okay, so 6 damage. You immediately cut through the first one that was hiding behind the door that Galax attacked, and there are 2 more. You still have 1 more key point, correct?
Yeah, and now I have 2 more left.
You used your flurry of blows. You
Oh
spent
yeah,
a key
I used
point.
it earlier.
You just
have
did
1 more left.
You have 1 key point left.
I won't even need to use it. I just immediately punch another one in the face.
Okay.
Boosh!
So go ahead and make your attack roll. Yep, that'll hit. D4 for your...
4 damage.
It'll...
Boosh!
He falls to the ground. Boom!
Oh!
There's one left, but you didn't spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows, so he will get another turn. He's going to attack... Actually, he's going to attack Galax. And he's going to hit Galax.
Sing.
For 7 piercing damage.
Oh. So good. Let's all get you healed up. No.
Yeah, I was going to say down.
Ouch.
Okay.
Galax is now bleeding.
Okay, well, it's Galax's turn. What does Galax want to do? There's one cultist left.
I'll just let Galax drop this guy.
Okay.
Galax, drop this guy, please. Hit.
What was it?
13.
Okay. 13 total.
And drop him.
What did you roll? What did you roll?
13
Plus.
4.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
And 5 damage.
Okay. Yeah, he drops him.
Plus 2.
Galax is super proud. He's like,
Yes.
He puts up his hand.
I high five him.
He's really proud.
My eyes glow golden. That's what my crystal eyes gleam like when I'm really something
Okay. So
happy.
anything else you wanted to check out here in this area? And check out these guys that just recently came in. Okay.
Checking every body here.
You find 2 gold pieces.
Is that all?
Yep, that's all.
Thanks for giving me the gold pieces, yo. I like it. I'm getting closer to my funds. Sheesh. Getting closer.
All right.
So at 49G, how much does it cost to get a regular horse?
Oh, you really
75?
want that horse, huh? I think so.
Alright, if it costs 75, then I need 26 more G. Alright then.
Riding horse is 75.
Yep, and that's all I want, a riding horse.
All right. You done in this room? You continuing on?
Yes.
Okay. Down the corridor a ways, you find that the corridors are a little more empty. You think you've taken out a lot of their cultist forces.
Yeah,
but you find
I
yourself...
still have my arm blade out, and
Okay.
Galax still has his sword.
Okay.
And also with his
you
dark
find
vision.
yourself approaching a sort of mess hall area, a kitchen. There's
Nice, a place where
the corridor continues on past it, but there's a doorway that leads into like what looks to be a kitchen and dining area.
I'll just walk into the kitchen, explore it a bit.
Okay.
Looking for any food or G or stuff.
Okay, there is a figure that's not in a hood and robes. He is just in regular, common, torn clothing, very greasy apron on the top, and he's sitting there cooking up a bunch of different things. A stew is going on one side, and he's got a spit with what looks like some sort of large beast, a creature that he's turning on the spit, cooking over an open fire.
I walk over to him, still with my arm laid out, doubting this guy will be a friend a bit, but I still ask him what he's making and ask if I can have any.
He doesn't turn around. He's like, yeah, fix a plate, fix a plate. He's still turning the spit. He doesn't pay you any attention.
So I just grab a plate.
Okay, you see as you move to the side of him, he's got green skin with two protruding teeth out the side here. You recognize him as some sort of orc, or he looks more like a half orc. Kind of skinny for an orc that you've seen.
A greenish, skinny half orc.
Yeah. But the teeth are kind of coming up, and you see the glint of teeth there. But yeah, he's not paying you any mind as you fix yourself a plate.
I grab another plate for Galax.
Okay, so you hand one off to Galax.
I just got our food, and I stuff it in.
Okay, so you start eating.
I don't know why I'm even eating.
Yeah, you don't need it, but you start making like you're consuming something.
Yep. Can I still taste stuff?
Nope.
Man, if I could taste stuff, it'd be better. Especially if they were cherries.
Yeah.
Cherries. Too bad Warforged don't have taste. Whatever. Oh, Galax got himself a plate.
So as you're sitting there fake eating this food, Galax is chowing down. Galax can heal 4 hit points from the meal.
4 HP total.
Yeah.
Alright, he's at a total of 8.
You hear the half-orc grumbling to himself as he's turning the spit. You're not sure what exactly he's saying.
I make a shushing motion to Galax as I ask him what he's grumbling about.
How do you say it?
I won't do it in Draconic.
Okay.
I'll just do it in Common.
In Common? Okay.
Yes.
Immediately he stops grumbling. He says, sorry, sir. Forgot my place. Sorry.
I just immediately motion for Galax to follow me as I go dunk, dunk, dunk.
Oh, so you're leaving now?
Yes.
Okay. So you walk out of there and continue down the corridor?
Yes.
Okay. As you move along, you see some other cultists standing near a door to your left.
Oh, jeez.
And the corridor goes on a little ways past there, but you finally see the corridor is descending down now. And it's starting to look a lot more... it's not looking as much like a cave, but it's looking more like a structure. So you're seeing stone...
What kind of structure?
Stone bricks laid up along the side.
Stone bricks?
Yeah.
More like a prison or a dungeon or something, I guess.
It looks like a little bit like a dungeon.
Yep.
Don't twist the thing around.
I know. I motion for Galax to take out his dagger, and he'll throw it at one of the cultists.
Okay.
Wait, how far away are they from us?
You're getting closer. You can walk up. They haven't really noticed you. You have the hood up, so.
Are they 30 or 40 feet away?
How far do you want to try to get?
I'm gonna try and stay 30 feet.
30 feet? Okay, make
Yep.
a deception check using this disguise. You're gonna try to deceive them.
Okay, so
For
if deception.
you and Galax.
Okay, so 2 deception rolls.
Yep.
So if it works, I'll motion for Galax to put the sword and the dagger away as I swing my arm blade back in. Deception. Do I make 1 or 2 rolls?
1 roll for you, 1 roll for Galax.
Alright. 18 for me.
Okay.
And 5 for Galax.
Okay. So Galax isn't really able to. Actually, it's 7 because he has +2.
Really?
+2 to charisma.
Don't.
So Galax is not able to hide the motion of pulling his dagger out. And already being a shorter figure with the kobold face peering through, they recognize right away that he is not one of them. But because you rolled so high, you see them start to become suspicious, and you walk slightly ahead of Galax. So they're not fully aware, but they're just cautious about what's going on as you approach. So you can have Galax like pop out from behind you and throw that dagger, so you kind of mask his action.
No, I have a better idea. I walk up to them and tell them I don't know who the heck this guy is, maybe a new recruit. But then I point my hand where my arm blade usually shings out at one of the cultists and then shing it out.
Okay, so you're just gonna
surprise attack.
make your attack roll for you.
Dude, I don't even think I need to make an attack because I'm like right next to this guy.
Make your attack roll.
Fine. Do it the boring way, although 11 plus a 5 hits anyways.
Yep, it'll hit him.
Shong.
Okay, so
8 damage.
Immediately it's like, and the other one just sort of halts.
And then the dagger throwing kobold tosses.
Okay, roll for
his
Galax.
Dagger. Wow, these guys are freaks. 15 plus something to hit.
Yeah, it'll hit.
Yeah.
So roll D6, I think, for Galax. And so immediately you just, and they both, one of them drops off of your scimitar, and the other just falls face forward with Galax, and you guys are standing there like you're like this, and Galax is like this, and he gives you a yes. And he goes and he pulls his dagger out of the other cultist.
No, he threw it at him.
No, but he pulls it out.
I high five Galax.
All right.
Wow, that is something I've wanted to do in video games or something like that for a long time.
That's why Dungeons and Dragons is better than video games.
Well, not really better than video games, because in video games...
1,000 times better than video games.
Really? Do you get to ride in gigantic machines that can shoot out fireballs and lightning and junk?
You were there in our last campaign when I had you guys in a giant machine that was shooting fireballs at demons. Sky portals from the hells, remember?
Yes, but that wasn't actually in gameplay.
That was in gameplay.
Really, when?
You were hanging off on the side of it, shooting off your arrows.
I don't know what the heck you're talking about.
We'll talk about it later. I'll remind you. Okay, anyway. So this room that they were guarding, inside are 5 drakes in cages.
Well, it's a good thing they're in cages.
One of each color. Red, blue, white, green, and black. They start snarling at you. But there's nothing else happening right now. They're locked up.
I grab Galax by the arm and pick him up.
Okay. You don't hang out there?
Yep.
Okay.
I grab him by the arm and pick him up and immediately pass those guys by.
Okay.
I hate drakes.
Yep. So
They're the worst.
Yeah. You wake up to a drake killing you after you thought you died. All right. So moving along, you find now that the
I've died twice.
The stones in the corridor have become very sturdy built and polished now. So you are entering into some sort of chamber that is supposed to be very ceremonial.
Well, this place could turn into a nice little base for me in a video game. If it was in a video game.
It's not. It's in Dungeons and Dragons, which is better than video games.
Yeah, well, what if people turn Dungeons and Dragons into a video game?
They have. It's called Baldur's Gate. We'll play that next week.
No.
We'll play some Baldur's Gate next week.
No, I don't want to do Baldur's Gate.
I love Baldur's Gate.
I want them to turn it into a game I can do on a Nintendo Switch.
Oh, okay.
I know the controls for a Nintendo Switch.
You can play Baldur's Gate on the Nintendo Switch.
Well, I don't want to play Baldur's Gate. I want to play some other game.
Okay, so you guys walk in to a large chamber. This looks like it could be the main ceremonial chamber. As you approach, you round a corner and you look and you can see bright lights, candles, torches, everything lighting up this room quite brightly.
I motion for Galax to go to the other side of the wall while I stay on one side.
Okay. Are you guys trying to be stealthy about it, or?
What do you think I'm trying to do?
I don't know. You tell me.
How about this to show you? Stealth roll.
Okay.
15 total for me.
Okay, and for Galax?
Also, why do you think anybody would ever be going on the side of walls unless they're on a really tall building high up?
Alright, roll for Galax.
Just saying.
Ooh, okay. Galax, you almost lose sight of him. He clings to the wall, puts the hood up, and kind of ducks in along the side.
Wow. I nearly lose sight of my own sidekick.
Yeah. But both of you are coming in on opposite walls there.
Yes.
And so you look in and you see to your left as you kind of look in, there is a statue with a black dragon, a statue with a white dragon, statue with a green dragon, statue with a blue dragon,
and then
at
the
very
one
end
over there
is a red dragon,
I know what,
looking over the room.
And I know what
there
those
is-
are.
There is some sort of pedestal or altar right here that has somebody behind it, and there are about 5 cultists in the middle of the room here, just sort of milling about right now. It looks like they're preparing for some sort of ceremony.
Right?
You're not sure exactly what.
Well, I shinged away my arm blade after I killed those guys. So then I take out my crossbow and shoot it at the guy behind the altar. Tong!
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. Tell you what. See how much time we've got. We've got about a half hour.
Actually, we have 20 minutes. Actually, we have
26 minutes? Okay. All right. So you get out your crossbow and you start pointing it down.
At the guy by the altar. And then...
Okay. From where you are here, you can't really get a clean shot on him. He would have about 3/4 cover, and even behind the altar, he would have half cover. you would need to move up because this is a staircase. There's a balcony here about 20 feet off the main floor. The balcony comes to a staircase that descends down, and another balcony on the lower level about 10 feet up that descends down again. And then the stairs sort of lead out into the side.
Well then, now it's time to get into another thing. Star Wars. Sand people are motioning for Galax to get behind me to hide our numbers.
Oh.
They'll think it's only 1, but it's actually 2.
Okay. Now, actually, your crossbow is covered by the robes right now. So if it were to pop out, you would need to cut like a slit or something in the robe.
I cut a slit or something in the robe while I'm still hidden. And then I motion for Galax to get behind me.
Okay.
As the crossbow pops out.
All right.
Sand people, baby. They're actually good for something for once.
I don't know. They killed a great dragon. No, I guess the Mandalorian did that, but they helped.
Yep. Although, I guess...
Spoiler alert!
Hey! People have already watched that episode probably a long time ago, by the way.
Hopefully. Okay, so I'll tell you what. This has the potential to turn into a longer combat. So, we're going to cut today a little bit short.
You mean after I kill this guy?
No, we're gonna cut it short right now.
Oh, I want to kill this guy already.
I think this battle might last a little longer than what we have here. Okay?
Okay, you're right. I only have 57 minutes left. Yep. Yeah. Let's cut it short.
Because I don't want to get involved in a long combat. This will actually be perfect. Because we will kick off next week's fundraising stream with a cool combat right out of the gate.
Nice!
All right, so we will continue next week. We're going to stop a little bit early today.
And
we will get into this, what could be a climactic battle between Destructo and whoever this mysterious figure is. We do not know yet. So if you guys want to check us out next week, we will be here at 9 o'clock a.m. Hawaii time, 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. It'll be a special fundraising episode through Extra Life for Kapiolani Medical Center. You can visit beholdgamers.com/extralife. Check that out because you can donate for our local medical center here in Hawaii that helps women and children get the medical care that they need from all over the state, even the outer islands. Our fundraising goal for that is $250 because, well, that's probably what it would cost to get some round-trip plane tickets for a family to be able to get the care that they need. So we want to make sure that we can help out that way. Also, you can check out beholdgamers.com/events to sign up for our January campaign of Adventure Guild. That will allow you access to all of our campaign events 2 times a week, all January long. It's for kids 9 to 14 years old. Just sign up at beholdgamers.com/events. Also, if you're a parent or a teacher that wants to start your own Dungeon Master group with students or kids, we offer classes and we also give you free access to some templates of a Discord server and other things available when you sign up for the class. beholdgamers.com/events. But most importantly, next week's stream is a fundraising episode, so visit beholdgamers.com for more. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and you'll get updates on whenever we're live on Saturdays, and we are also going to be putting out more videos again this week. I've been working on some video content that I'll hopefully be able to get out this week. With the holiday
sound.
With sound.
Yes.
We tried making a video where
me designing a mini.
Yes, we wanted to design a mini of King Destro.
Yeah, but
The
it
sound
ended up with no sound for some reason.
Yeah, the sound didn't work, but we will try to post another video. We'll go over. We might actually have to redesign a mini for Destructo because we changed his class now too. So we'll take a look at that. But thank you guys for tuning in today. And for those of you that are watching after the live stream, you can always visit beholdgamers.com to see what events we have available. Our live stream next week will be super fun. We'll actually be participating in the chat. I will have the live chat up and running so Tristan and I can respond while we're playing the game. So if you guys want to drop us a line in the chat, feel free to do so next week, and be sure to contribute by donating to our Extra Life campaign. Thank you guys very much for tuning in, and as always, have fun.
Learn lots. And
right.
also, I cannot wait for that gigantic beard. Ha ha ha. Toot 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 toot. Blah 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 blah. Ah, shing. Although I am gonna keep at least one or two of them for answers.
That's gonna be a good idea.
Yes. And also, I'm gonna ask them if I can